Yeah, it's, yeah. Okay.
I wouldn't worry about recording until late, until you're closer to start. I mean, we're just gonna run out of room, right?
On this one? This one you don't care, right?
No, I would wait until no one's here. Why?
Okay. So, well, we're late, so if you're
Yeah.
gonna go.
They might not start for 15
Actually, I
minutes.
think they're gonna do the senior thing. I'm anticipating the senior. They have all the
Oh,
photos.
okay, yes, so they will do it then, you're right.
Today's supposed to be senior day. Right, Rob? They're gonna announce the seniors today, right?
No, that's next week, I think. Next week is.
They did the girls this week.
Yeah,
night.
they moved it. Do you have that thing? That Ross tree the guy gave you, or did you give it to Jim? Yeah, I had asked him.
Sorry, I'll just stop there.
And there should be another one. Daniel has it, I think. The one that I had the coach write up for me. That's what happened.
You're still a junior? I thought they were practicing.
That ratty hat and this freaking old jacket.
Pass on it. I guess that's what we used to wear up on the.
I guess maybe on Thanksgiving. We had that one Sub-Zero Thanksgiving Day.
I know. Sumatra, don't lose the chip. Lose the chip.
Is the comm case upstairs? Can you just throw me down the headphone?
Yeah.
I think there's a headphone in there. Oh no, no, forget that. I have it right here.
Alright. I'm gonna head up.
Okay.
I don't know anything about soccer.
Well, you got Daniel, he's a soccer guy.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they were gonna just cancel this game. After your several lectures of abuse, they didn't want to cancel games. I said we should do it anyways. Oh, thank you. You just say it. Do it anyways. Hell you want.
Happy to be here.
I didn't know how happy you were gonna be yet. Until I bought it home.
Chipper. I was up at 8.
Punch drunk.
I had my friend Bob and his buddy fixing the studio.
Oh, were they doing that foundation stuff
Yeah.
you're telling me about?
Yeah. They were there at 8 o'clock. You guys get everything kept in. Didn't you want to come up with 10 on Saturday? Nope. 8 o'clock. Okay. So they had to get up at, I don't know, they came, he lives 45 minutes away. It's right at 6.
know.
Obviously that makes a difference, especially with the wind. Is he on the coast?
Yeah.
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 Obviously that's a huge consideration.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured maybe, I get nervous whenever I fly a drone over the ocean because it
Yeah.
may never come back. Well, I know at least if it crashes, it may never come back, and if it crashes on land, I can at least send it out to DJI and get the facts and grab the crashes on the ocean. It's done.
Yeah.
went right down and scored, missed the extra point. Wayland finally went right down, scored, made the 2 points. It was 16-8, but Ashland scored on every possession and ended up, and then they intercepted the next one, so they ended up winning 20. The game went over 30 to 20, 30 to 8. Yeah, 30 to 8 was the final.
It was Wayland again?
No, last night was Dedham.
Oh, okay.
First time they played Dedham since 2017.
I was going to say, we played Wayland earlier this year and we got killed.
Yeah, that was a tough game. We did that.
Yeah.
Did you and I do that? Okay, yeah.
Alright guys, just let you know that we are live.
All right. Thank you.
Welcome to WACA-TV here at the Plateau. My name is Daniel Vetstein. Alongside with me is longtime WACA announcer Rob Silver. Rob, we have Breast Cancer Awareness Day here at the Plateau. Boys varsity soccer versus the Wayland Warriors. What do you expect to see?
Well, I was talking to one of the players earlier. Wayland is a 5-6 team, but they come from a better division. They have quite the storied history. As I look at their roster, 4 championships, state championships since 2001. So it's going to be a tough match. But Ashland, you probably saw, coming in at 8-3-2. So it should be an exciting matchup, and Ashland in the pink, as you mentioned, for Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and today in particular. But there were Ashland resting a few of their starters. It's the first time I've been up to a game, but I know they have a couple guys that are somewhat injured. They're going to try and, a little mistake right there.
As you just said, Felipe, captain, is hurt, as well as Pedro Borges, another senior. Both key components to this varsity team.
Yeah, and from talking with Coach Moda earlier, nothing catastrophic, but, just stuff that he wants to get this team ready for the playoffs. Currently ranked 10th. So pretty strong seeding as Wayland makes a push. Good break up on the centering pass.
Here's Costa. He finds Ramsey with a little bit of space. Ramsey, good offensive player, great shot power.
Back on defense, number 2 for Wayland, Brady Babineau. Martin's one of the captains, number 29, kicking it ahead. Just going to trickle out of bounds.
Even if that ball did stay in bounds, it's going to be difficult to track down the ball when Declan Vento is on defense. Very fast, very skilled, tall player. It's difficult to get the ball away from him.
Bicycle kick, Max Walsh, number 13 for Wayland. You mentioned the player on defense. I looked at the last few scores. They've had 3 shutouts or 2 shutouts in the last 4 games, and only given up 1 goal in the other 2.
Yep, they played Bellingham, won 8-0, and then the game before that, North High School. That was not a league game, but they won 7-0 with that one.
Not too happy about that. That's my alma mater, Framingham North. Well, oh no, maybe it wasn't Framingham North.
Here's Graham down the left side. He's going to look for an opportunity to cut it back and cross. Cross is deflected out of bounds for a Clockers throw-in.
Good job by Babineau to stop the crossing kick. Well, couldn't have picked better weather for this time of year. Nice little breeze. It's about 70 degrees. Once again, Babineau breaks it up, kicks up ahead. Contested ball.
Yep, foul on Meggs there. Too much contact.
Yeah, with Martins.
Hunter Meggs, one of the captains of this team.
In net today for the Wayland Warriors, number 30. Harry Stein, I believe, unless that's incorrect on the score sheet. Our apologies. This is the roster we're given. This is what we work with. Good footwork by Ted Haig.
On the other side of net for the Clockers, Sebron Feenstra. He's a junior. We expect probably during senior night to see Mikey Flynn, the senior, but today, Sebring Feenstra in net.
Michael Likerman, number 4 for Wayland. Crossfield for number 22. Trying to get these names down. William Klotke. A little bit of a late whistle, but correct.
So free kick for the Clockers. Sebring Feenstra, the keeper, will take this one. It's past half-field marker, so a little bit of a interesting choice.
I was going to say, do you see that often? I defer to you. Wow, heck of a kick.
That one's out of bounds, intended for the head of Hunter Meggs. You see that sometimes, but usually when it's closer towards the goal, towards the box.
Mm-hmm.
Little interesting decision. We saw that a lot, actually, with the girls' game a couple nights ago.
I'm guessing they have a lot of confidence in Sebring's leg,
Yep.
knowing that he's really not going to miss-hit one and create an unforced error.
Yeah, Sebring's no stranger to having a hard kick, playing in keeper, as his brother, Arjen Feenstra, who graduated last year, played keeper for this team as well. Here's Bento. Finds Andre Costa. This is to Keyshawn on that left flank. Tries to keep it inbounds, he does. Keyshawn still with possession, the cross. And in, Victor Adandrade. Did he get the deflection on it?
I know, it's hard to tell. It might have been enough just to screen the goalie.
Yeah, so hard to tell. Maybe a little tap in for Andrade, but maybe Keyshawn Graham was it Keyshawn, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, either Keyshawn or Andrade.
So a quick goal. Here's the Clockers a 1-0 lead. As the Warriors come back.
Good play by Declan Vento to use his body to prevent the Wayland player from getting it, as Feenstra is able to get that one away from pressure.
Yeah, it's Max Walsh, number 13 for Wayland. Pressuring the ball there, along with Riley Martins, one of the senior captains on Wayland.
This one, Souza's going to try to race in behind. He's fast. And a header towards the keeper just in time. He tried doing that. Looked like he didn't get the touch he wanted from the head, so did it again, ended up in the keeper's hands. That's Gavron with the ball.
And Gavron, another one of the captains for the Warriors. Up to Martins, using his body to shield the player.
Clockers just trying to hold that formation. It's difficult when they just keep sitting back from this possession-playing, possession-based soccer. We see a bunch of varsity sports, varsity teams do that. Something different that you see from the JV games when you watch. JV plays more of the kick and chase, while as do the pros, the varsity players usually tend to play more possession-based soccer.
Any reason in particular? Is it a conditioning thing? Is it just...
It's actually because they expect to not be able to steal the ball from a player one-on-one, so they sit back and wait for the mental mistake or the pass mistake.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's a aggressive hit out of bounds, and Babineau looks like he's going to have a corner kick. Brady Babineau, a sophomore on the Wayland squad. He's going to defer to number 7, Teddy Haig.
Wayland crowded around Feenstra inside the box.
Wow, good job by Feenstra to close the angle off and shut out number 13. That was Max Walsh who tried to head it in.
It looked like it was going in for a second, but great save from Feenstra to add another corner kick. This time Hage will play it short.
Trouble. That's trouble.
Just like that, tie game here at the Plateau, 1-1.
And that was Max Walsh picking up the loose ball, and driving it into the net. No chance there for Sieben Feenstra.
Weidlich and Ramsey tried to get the ball out at the same time. They had a little bit of a discussion to see who was going to try to go for that ball. They both ended up going, and that might be a reason why the ball wasn't fully cleared out of bounds.
So, Klotke up ahead to Gavrin.
Andrade with it. Costa to Costa, they're both brothers. Andre, number 31, the senior, and Quao, number 20, he's younger. I believe he's a sophomore.
So Babineau being pressured a little bit.
Here's Souza, staying with it. Easy save for the keeper.
Good confidence builder. I think it's his first real save. Boots it ahead, looking for Haig.
Weidlich able to get a thigh on that one. Good play by him. As he's with it again, leaves it off to Ramsey. Weidlich wins it back again.
Martin's nice nifty kick behind. That's Haig. Cleared away by Ashland. Who's that? Number 44. Do you know?
Jamie Draper. Jamie Draper, a senior, has been playing for this varsity team for all 4 years. Headed away by Keyshawn Graham. Out of bounds for another Warriors throw-in.
Seems like it's a good opponent to have on the schedule this time of year. A couple weeks, before the playoffs. Definitely a high-quality opponent, non-league game.
Yeah, and if they can win this game, that will definitely build some confidence for senior night later next week.
Yeah. And the injuries, as unfortunate as they are, give some of these other players a chance to sharpen their skills and be ready to come off the bench, because you never know what's going to happen.
This team is so deep when it comes to their players. It's a through ball from Costa to Ramsey. Did not have the angle on that one.
I thought he might just, I know the ball's rolling fast, I thought he might just try and pop it over.
Yeah, he looks like he underestimated the speed of the ball.
Yeah, good call. I think that's exactly
Rolled
what
a
it
tiny
was.
bit too fast and off the toe of him.
A good play by Harry Stein to come out and just take the play away. He really didn't have much he could do other than challenge him.
Yeah, Ramsey, another player, has been playing on this varsity team for 4 years. It's a little bit unlike him to see something like that. Usually a sure goal scorer.
That's a couple nice plays Riley Martins has made on those deep balls, deep kicks.
Graham able to save it as he's looking for a through ball to Costa.
Yeah, Babineau controlling it, but Ashland right back.
Declan Vento just being all over the field for this Clockers team.
Wow, dangerous play by Stein. Fortunate.
Vento to Graham. Costa takes it from him. Costa down the left side. He has the pace. Can he get across? He's going to put that on his good foot, the right foot. Cross intended for Andrade, too high for him. It rolls out of bounds for a Warriors throw-in.
Quality chance. Good job beating Klotke down in the corner to get a good look on that crossing kick. Subs. Speaking of subs, Marathon Deli back to sponsoring us this year. We
Yep.
got them for the open house Tuesday night at the station.
Nathan Weidlich, the defenseman, senior, subs out. Subbing in is Tiago Jacob. Missed touch from Costa. Now Warriors in possession of the ball.
Yeah, that's number 14, Yemen,
Yemen.
another one of the captains for Wayland. Yemen again, middle of the field, patiently. Back to Crawford.
Souza keeps it inbounds. Susan Ramsey, again, another miscommunication. Ends up a Wayland ball again, going down the field.
Gavrin broken up.
Broken up by Arjona, another senior. Good play by Hage to switch the field.
Gets it over to Klotke. He's got a little space to work with. Stays Warriors ball. Klotke gonna throw it in.
So the Clocker is 8-3 and 2.
Oh, a misplay, but fortunately nobody close by. And
Clocker's 8-3 and 2. Hopefully, if they get the win this game, this would help them a lot in getting a chance to have a home game in the playoffs. What do you think that would feel like for the players to have a home game in the playoffs for the first time in a bunch of years?
yeah, obviously that's, their goal at this point is to, win as many as they can to get that option. They made the playoffs last year, and did they win one game in the playoffs in advance?
I believe so.
But I think their goal this year is championship all the way.
Yeah, and the year before that, they just missed, got the 32nd, I believe, out of the 32 spots, or 33rd out of the 32. Just missed by one spot.
Yeah, so if there's 32 games, I would think they might have a home game ranked number 10. So you'll have 16 games in the opening round. But if they can be top 8, then that would guarantee 2 home games should they advance. But it's a nice setting here at the Plateau as opposed to where you used to play at the old high school, which is now the middle school, the Walker Field. So this is definitely a nice venue.
Yeah, you can definitely feel the support of more of the students here rather than maybe middle school fans that you don't know.
Yeah, and the parents are always big supporters, obviously. But if they can get a night playoff game under the lights, I think they'll get a good turnout because the students really do support their players.
Yeah, and you have to imagine that one would be here at the high school.
Good job by Feenstra.
The ball was intended for Daniel Turner, a senior, couldn't get there in time.
Ooh. Miscue, but no damage there by Babineau. Gets it up to Haig.
Arjona with a good move, but that one out of bounds. Substitution for Wayland.
Captain Tyler Martins coming out, Riley Martins, getting a rest into the game. Didn't even see the number. We'll get him later. Yemen's. Number 4, Mike Lakerman for the Warriors.
Meg's able to pick that one up.
That's the new player, Colton Allhart, number 9. Wayland is the fresh legs in the game. 22 minutes to go in the first half, 1-1.
Yeah, a couple new faces we didn't announce going in for the Clockers. We have Ishak, number 10. We have Josh Steinberg with the ball over there. He just lost it. We mentioned Lucas Arjona already playing that right back position. And Tyler Pena in as well in the midfield. Steinberg chasing after this one. Put some pressure and a foul will be called on him.
Good job by Babineau. Once again, using his body to shield and forcing the foul.
So a little less than halfway through the first half here at the Plateau. 1-1, very good game so far. We have to see who's going to put on the pressure and score that next goal. Who do you think?
Oh. Yeah, they caught Gavin grabbing the jersey.
Yes, Costa decides to play it quickly. This one all the way over for Steinberg.
Nice give and go.
Ishak able to win possession. Here's Costa. Chip over for Ramsey. Will he have the space? No.
Exciting game and a well-played game. Not a lot of sliding tackles and everything like that. Not a ton of whistles. They're playing well.
Yeah, both teams look pretty calm and collected, holding their formations pretty well.
It's going to be a weird bounce. Nicely
Ramsey
played.
able to head that one to Ishak. Not able to keep it in bounds, though.
Teddy Haig trots off the field, gets a little breather, replaced by John Garcia, freshman Garcia.
Nice through ball being played for Wayland. The shot is saved by Siren Feenstra. Went right at his feet. Able to fall on that one.
Good kick by Liam Frenzel, number 8, Wayland. Just couldn't change the direction, and Sebring did a good job. Clocky just kicks it out of bounds. Gives Ashland a chance to reset their offense. Can you see who's throwing it in from way over there?
Well, it looks like Noah Ramsey's going over there to throw it in.
Why does he get an orange shirt on? Over.
That's a ball boy.
That would explain it. Daniel, this is why you were so integral to the broadcast. For a soccer rookie like myself. I haven't played since 6th grade, I think.
Ishak taking a long shot. That one wide.
So we were talking earlier, you played organized ball with a lot of these players?
Yeah, I played for 2 years with this team.
Up in high school?
Yeah,
At the
in high school,
Okay.
yep.
Freshman and JV? Did you play any varsity?
No, no
Okay.
varsity. But got to know these players very well. Some of them, just like Daniel Turner up top, number 54, one of my good friends.
Nice.
And speaking, Daniel Turner usually wears number 22. You might notice these pink jerseys for breast cancer awareness. The numbers are a little bit different. So if you're going off numbers and see your player or a player wearing a number you do not recognize, that is why.
Yeah, shout out to Coach Tiago Mota for personally writing down the roster with the updated numbers.
And shout out to Mr. Anderson for organizing these games for Breast Cancer Awareness Day. Mr. Anderson, our athletic director at the high school. Turner tried to run in on it, but able to be taken up by the keeper just in time.
Yeah, Stein had to do a little calculation as to how fast the ball was going to get there.
Lucas Velasquez coming in, another senior, as Noah Ramsey will take a quick break.
Good no call by the ref as Babineau getting a little physical with the Ashland clocker.
Tiago with it, tries to switch the field, does so good. Here's Arjona, not able to stay with it. But Draper will let this one out.
He's coming into the game for Ashland.
Keyshawn Graham coming into the game for another senior, Josh Steinberg. And there's Enrique, a junior we did not mention, come in. Enrique finds Daniel Turner, back to Enrique. The cross, no one had to be there. Ishak dribbling with it as Pena calmly keeps possession of the ball. Missed touch by Velasquez. They give it away to this Wayland team. A slip from Draper.
It's the captain, Gavrin, trying to take it all by himself. 1-on-4.
And Meg's able to take away the ball, but a foul call. That is a questionable call. Not a lot of contact there.
Not a lot of contact, but I think the senior captain realized that was his only hope. So he kind of, a little bit of acting. You don't see the acting like you do at the professional level, that's for sure. But he'd still be down if this was professionals.
So John Portage, number 10, to take it for this Wayland team. Everyone crowded on that far side of the box, going to run in near that back post. It's short, actually.
Klotke peppered by 3 Ashland players.
A foul. Tyler Pena dealt that one pretty well. Played quickly to Arjona. And now looking for Daniel Turner with speed. That ball out of bounds for a corner kick.
Yeah.
Substitution for the Clockers. Daniel Turner takes a seat. Arthur Souza back on the field.
Yeah, I was drinking water. Gavrin again chasing it down for Wayland, trying to do it all by himself. Head of steam. Just one bounce too much, broken up by
Lucas Arjona. Great play by him to switch the side of the field that he was defending on and get there in time. And speaking of Arjona, he's going to take a quick break. Onto the field is Max Gowan. Throw in for the Warriors. Pena with the ball, tries to find Souza. Good jump from this Wayland defense.
Sawyer Miles, number 20 for Wayland. So his first touches of the game is
Yemen able to hold possession, looking for somewhere to go. Good switch.
Crawford over to Lakerman. Little errant with that dribble.
Here's Enrique. Good bit of skill to keep the ball in his possession, lays it off to Keyshawn Graham, this one in behind to Souza, just over the net.
Stein able to just get a hand on it and deflect it upwards just enough.
So we've seen it all day. We also saw it a bunch with the girls. It seems the Clockers really take pride in their through balls in behind. Souza with a good opportunity. We had Ramsey with a couple, Turner with a couple. Great play there. So actually there was no deflection on it, so a goal kick.
Yeah, good point. Check the replay, but Riley Martin's back into the game.
Meg's able to run onto that one. Played out of bounds.
Yeah, good job by Garcia for Wayland to force that clearing kick out of bounds.
Substitution, Likerman taking a quick break. On the field is Clocky.
So Yemen glides through the Ashland defense. Has a little bit of an angle. Just a little too far in front to get the centering kick.
The timeout has been called on the field.
10:40 to go in the first half, and a 1-1 matchup, and an exciting 1-1 game. Definitely an entertaining game. Well played. Both teams had a few opportunities.
Yeah, so the Clockers, their next game will be against Dedham at the Ashland Middle School at 5:45 Tuesday, the 22nd. Is that senior night?
No, it's going to be next Saturday is now senior night. It's going to be a 5:30 game, something like that. Check your schedules. Check the Ashland High School site. It changed originally, but they wanted to do senior night technically at night, and I believe Josh is doing the call. I'm not available. I think.
Well, we'll
Not
figure that
sure.
one out.
But it will be, I believe we will stream that live on WACA. So if you can't make it down to the field, please tune in.
Speaking of WACA, if you love listening to these broadcasts, we're having an open house this Tuesday at our facility. If you want to come in, learn about some of the equipment, what we do, how to prepare for games.
Yeah, October 22nd, Tuesday, 6 to 8. I think they've just unveiled their new podcast, so they're going to do a live demonstration of a podcast. Any of the folks around town that are interested in having access and using the equipment, more than happy to have you come down and introduce yourselves. Should be fun. Marathon Deli sponsoring the food. And I can't remember who's sponsoring some of the drinks. You'll have to forgive me. Clocky clears that out of bounds. Marathon Deli sponsoring today's game. Figure if I mention them enough, I might be able to grab a free sub on my way home.
This ball played in behind. Souza trying to run onto it.
Nifty play by Babineau.
Enrique able to hold possession of it.
Oh. That's Garcia getting it ahead. Martin's trying to track it down.
Fight for the ball. Foul, a little bit of a late whistle. Enrique.
Very late. did you think it was a foul or?
I did see the
I
foul.
saw him go down, but I thought it was a little less egregious than
Yeah.
he made it out to be.
We also saw the referee holding that whistle up to his mouth for a couple seconds. I believe
Yeah.
he was playing advantage. That's where the foul called. They let it play out to see if that team can retain possession. They did not. Clockers got possession, so called the foul. A free kick for the Warriors.
And that's Portage looping it ahead. Ashland.
Pena with a good, excuse me, that was Velasquez with a good through ball. Enrique trying to find Souza.
Nice play by Kevin Klotke on that header.
Ball in the air. Meggs fighting with it with Walsh.
Who's that over there? That's number 6. Okay. Henry Leger.
So the Warriors starting to put a little bit of pressure on this defense of the Clockers. Ball staying in the attacking half for longer than we've seen for the past couple minutes of the half.
Riley Martins hits the turf again. Have to see if that's a pattern that continues.
Yep. Free kick for the Warriors. Feenstra tries to go out. Able to clear it away. And out of bounds for a Clockers throw-in. Good job from Tyler Pena to clear that one out. Substitutions for the Warrior side. Vento throws in, looking for Souza. Souza's able to get a head on it, as does Keyshawn. Fight for the ball. Pena with an opportunity, tries to find the through ball to Velasquez, could not get there.
Yeah, Klotke again. Kevin Klotke.
Souza again. Arthur Souza keeps possession of the ball. The cross hit the touchline. It will be a goal kick. So great opportunity. Just let that ball hang slightly too long out of bounds for a goal kick.
I like the no call on the contact where Babineau went down. They were definitely both just playing the ball.
Pena and Velasquez take a break as Andre Costa and Noah Ramsey back on the field. So 2 seniors get subbed out for 2 seniors. A lot of seniors on this team.
Yeah, I saw that they were hanging up the banners along the fence. Yeah.
Yeah, today was actually originally going to be senior night, but obviously we are not. It is not nighttime here at the Plateau.
It is still homecoming weekend.
Yeah, homecoming later tonight.
What's on the agenda for homecoming tonight? You said later tonight. What does that entail?
It starts at 7. It's at the high school. Just
It's a square
how
dance? What do we got?
normal semi-formal dance
Oh,
would be.
it's okay,
Yeah.
semi-formal.
Vento, good pass to Souza, but gets bodied off the ball.
So if you're just joining us, score is 1-1, 5:34 to go. Clock running, as always.
Actually, the clock will stop with 5 minutes to play at the end of the half. That is because of stoppage time, additional time. Actually, the clock that you see on the field is not official.
Official, right.
The official clock is held between the 2 officials. They keep watch of the time. And as the time hits 5 minutes,
As
stops,
it did right now.
or it's going to go to 2 minutes, actually. For the first half, it's 2 minutes. Second half is 5 minutes. The officials will just keep watch on their clock, add up all the time stopped for end of plays, substitutions.
Are they yelling it out? Like, I'm not down on the field. We have the headphones on. But are they Do they ever yell out, "Hey, 30 seconds"? Is that
No.
No. So they just tell you what the additional time is, and then you.
They don't actually always do that. Usually, they won't tell anyone. You have to ask them for the time. Unlike in professionals where they'll hold up a board at midfield saying how many minutes are added. But if you want to know, you really have to ask the officials.
Okay. So when it's 2 minutes left, it could be 2:30, it could be 3, it could be whatever. You just have to have an idea.
Exactly.
And there haven't been many stoppages at all in this particular matchup. It's been a pretty quick, clean half. No injuries, fortunately. As Stein mishandles it, but able to regroup.
Yep, Ramsey threw it in deep into the box. Stein able to pick that one up, though.
No to Portage. Riley Martin's a little out of position, had to come back to play that. It's Klotke, Kevin Klotke, I believe, and that's 7. Theodore Haig. It's throwing me off because 6 and 7, 7 is Haig, and then Leger. They both have that AG or that soft G in there.
Both midfielders, both seniors.
I'll have to focus on that.
Souza wins the ball. Little back heel from Costa. Didn't have as much power on it as he wanted. Here's Clocky.
That's Leger, number 6, over to Haig. Crawford all the way over to the other Clocky, William Clocky.
Good play by Souza, running with it, trying to find some pressure. Stein able to get it, though. So playing this possession-based soccer, what they're trying to do is just push that defense further and further into their own area. That leads to open shots close to the box, but having difficult trouble getting that possession past half field.
Yeah, it seems like both teams have tightened up. There's a lot more play in the middle of the field after, the last 20 minutes or so. Seemed like there was a lot of back and forth, really deep penetration to the first half of the...
Yeah, both teams seem to be matching each other late in this first half.
Really, really evenly matched.
Both teams they're trying not to make any mistakes that would cost them. Both playing conservative, waiting for this first half to end. Costa dribbling in. He'll lay it off to Arjona. Looking for Graham. It will get to him. Keyshawn with it.
Max Walsh.
Chance for a counterattack opportunity here. That pass.
Just a little lazy. No, well, yeah, just
Two
need a little
behind.
bit. Yeah.
Costa with the lazy touch there, out of bounds. You could hear it. Surprised him.
Good play by the cameraman.
Pass back to Feenstra.
Crawford playing it for Wayland. Resets to Babineau. Yemen back to Babineau. Crawford. Up to Martins.
Opportunity here. The shot in. Another goal for this Wayland side.
And it's Max Walsh again. Second goal of the game.
This Wayland side caught this Clockers defense lacking.
No doubt that will be on the Wayland Warriors highlight reel. That was perfect passing. And like you said, a little bit maybe Ashland falling. Well, what do you think?
Fell asleep a little bit late in the half. Only probably a couple seconds left in the half. They're going to try to do a quick play here off the kickoff. as we see Arjona coming up. They're going to do a quick boot.
Yeah, but Wayland was so patient setting that up, going back to Babineau a couple times, and then just bang, 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 4 perfect passes.
Yeah.
And Martin's.
Well, playing possession leads the defense to not go as quick when it turns to switches and stuff like that as first half ends.
And an exciting one here.
Yeah, we're going to have to see what the Clockers are able to do. Coach Tiago Mota talking to his team at halftime, see what tactical changes they make.
Do you want to run down, give them any pointers? Anything we saw up here?
Just don't fall asleep.
All right. Yeah, that was a perfect setup.
Yep. 2-1, the end of the first half. Rob, any closing thoughts before we head off for a couple minutes?
No, it's entertaining. Entertaining game, by all means. As we said before, we know Ashland is not at 100%, resting some of their starters that have, not chronic injuries, but just enough as they look forward to the playoffs and a good seeding. But we'll see if you mentioned it, the depth of the team, if some of the other players step up and pull off a win. Certainly has been fun so far.
Yep. Well, again,
How long are the halves?
40-minute halves around.
And then the break in between
10-minute
halves.
break.
Okay. So if somebody wants to throw in a Hot Pocket or something, or run down to Marathon Deli or Townhouse Pizza, either one, now's a good time to do it. Come back. We'll be live in about 5 minutes.
So 2-1 here at the Plateau. You're watching WACA-TV. I'm Daniel Vetstein with Rob Silver. We'll be back in a couple minutes to start the second half.
Technoplex Healthcare leverages its world-class materials science knowledge to deliver better patient outcomes by designing and manufacturing products that allow for less invasive procedures, reduce pain, enable faster healing, and safer drug delivery.
Technoplex Ashland is once again proud to support the 2024 Ashland High football team and its coverage. Have a great season and
126 Self-Storage is located at 162 Pond Street and is owned by Ashland native Michael Kane. Gated and fenced with 24-hour security cameras, they offer convenient drive-up storage units for both your residential and commercial needs. Temperature-controlled units and outdoor vehicle, boat, and RV storage is also available. Check them out at 126selfstorage.com, and thank you to Michael Kane for being a great underwriter for WACA's coverage of Ashland High School football games.
Welcome to Sub-Zero, the original liquid nitrogen ice cream store, and home of the Cocker Crunch.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Townhouse. Pizza, subs, roast beef, and more. Be sure to fill up with the Buffalo Chicken Calzone that's been called one of the best in the area. Located at 300 Elliott Street in Ashland, give them a call at 508-881-3010 or find them on the web at townhousepizzaroastbeef.com. WACA-TV's coverage of tonight's game is sponsored in part by Mr. Handyman, the home improvement professionals. They're your one-call solution for a wide range of home maintenance and repair needs performed by fully insured technicians. Located right here in Ashland at 200 Butterfield Drive, give them a call at 508-231-4639 or request service at mrhandyman.com.
Welcome back to the second half of Breast Cancer Awareness Day at the Plateau, WACA-TV. Boys varsity soccer versus the Wayland Warriors. Right now, varsity soccer, Ashland is losing 1-2. Trying to put some pressure on this Warrior side, get a goal back, hopefully get a win on their record to help their playoff chances of getting a home game at playoffs. I'm Daniel Vetstein. With me is Rob Silver.
So if you're just joining us, it was an exciting first half. Ashland went out to the early lead, about 10 minutes in, maybe? Did you see what time they scored?
I did not, but it looked like a nice tip.
Good chance here.
The goal scorer for Ashland was Victor Andrade. Had a nice tip from across from Keyshawn Graham.
Still applying some pressure.
Souza trying to find the cross and ends up being a corner kick.
Yeah, William Clucky knocked it out of bounds, so Ashland with a scoring opportunity.
Costa to play it short to his brother. Back to Andre Costa, trying to find the cross inside. Ramsey with the shot. Header from Costa wide. Still opportunity. Weidlich. Cross inside. Graham wasn't ready for it. And finally cleared away by the Warriors. So that's the good chances and pressure that this Clockers team wants as a counterattack opportunity for the Warriors.
Yeah. Gavin and Walsh. Walsh with the 2 goals for Wayland, number 13, looking to get the hat trick.
Good play by Weidlich just to get that one out of bounds.
And that's always the risk when you bring a lot of pressure, a lot of offense to your scoring zone. Or what do you call that?
Attacking position.
Attacking,
yep.
Thank you. I knew there was a better
just
term.
Near the box. Or
yep. You got to take some chances.
Mikey Flynn switches into the keeper. The senior, we had Sebron Feenstra playing the first half. He's a junior, now Mikey Flynn. Playing in net. Flynn took a break from soccer last year, chose to play football, played receiver, said it helped him with his hands for this season. Feels more comfortable in the net. The shot is wide. So a goal kick.
Keep working hard, Colton. You got this, kid.
Strong start for the Clockers for this second half. Really hoping to get a goal back quick to give them an opportunity to hopefully win this game.
And this is the other goalie, excuse me, is this Flynn?
Mikey Flynn,
okay.
Yes. Meggs heads it down. Still in possession of Wayland, though. As gets swarmed by Vento and Graham. A nice 1-2 with Graham and Costa. Keyshawn with space. He's very fast. Plays it to Souza. A good slide tackle.
Yeah.
Got all ball right there. Great play.
We were talking about that in the first time. We didn't see much of that. No need for it.
Brady Babineau, great job.
That's how you draw it up.
I think players try to avoid slide tackling, especially on turf, because turf burn. But needed one there, played perfectly by Brady Babineau.
Imagine it doesn't feel great on the grass either, but definitely the turf is worse.
It's actually not that bad when you do it on grass.
All right, I'll have to try that this weekend. I got time.
Just don't tear anything.
Okay. It's funny you mentioned that. I did the Jimmy Fund walk a couple weeks ago. I think I ended up doing about 12 miles.
Wow, that's amazing.
Because, well, I started the 10K, but I walked back to meet the people that were going halfway. Let's see what develops here. And then I went bowling last Friday night. Oh, got a little chance.
Keyshawn Graham with an opportunity just too far in front of him. Sweeped up by Stein. Great opportunity for the Clockers.
I was hurting more from 3 strings of bowling than I was from the 12-mile walk.
Well, 12 miles, very impressive.
Yeah, our team raised, Team Silver Strong raised almost, I think we're at 20,000 as a team. The generous donors.
How long did it take?
The walk?
Yep.
You know, I think it was about 3 hours.
Oh, brilliant play. Opportunity and just wide.
Good job by Stein, cutting off the angle. It's where I started at like 10:15, then I waited a half an hour, then I started walking back on the course to meet up with some of the people that started at the halfway mark. I think we finished about 2:30, 3 o'clock. Yeah. Yeah, you walk about a 20-minute mile is actually, or 18, 20 minutes, so. Good event. Hallie came back, my daughter came up from Florida.
That corner kick wide will play another. Got deflected. Speaking of mile time, Keyshawn Graham, number 23. I remember he posted a time about 2 years ago where he did a 3-mile run in about 15 minutes. That is extremely impressive.
Wow. Might have to talk to Kevin Anderson about this Hornet problem, Yellow Jackets. Oh, Mackie Kotab, our camera person's got a ladybug on his back. That's good luck.
Weidlich steps up with a good boot. Andrade, the goal scorer, able to keep possession. Here's Ramsey looking for the cross. Easy save by Stein. It was intended for Keyshawn Graham near that back post.
Stein's definitely settled down. Looked a little shaky on the, giving up that first goal and even a mishandled rebound.
Stein didn't actually have many opportunities early in that first half. Started to get some. That's where he calmed down, as he said.
Yeah.
Good bit of dribbling. Acosta got fouled there. Little stag clocker ball. Draper will take it for the Clockers. This one high near the edge of the box. Headed down and out of harm's way.
Corey Allhart for Wayland.
Out
Couldn't
of bounds.
keep it in bounds,
Yep.
right.
Vento put some pressure on him, forced
Colton
a mistake. Vento plays it to Hunter Meggs, one of the captains. The other captain, Felipe, is injured, taking a rest. Another foul.
That went on Portage.
Declan Vento.
Babineau, nice. little push. Oh, first injury. Looks like it must have got stepped on.
Yeah, looks like it. Babineau down. A yellow card given to Arthur Souza. That means he has to step out of the game.
Okay. And that may even have been in retaliation. It was when Babineau came in there, and it might have been Souza. Is it Souza going off the
Yeah, Arthur Souza.
I saw him extend his hands as he kind of pushed Souza away. Ref didn't see it. But I'm sure he didn't step on him intentionally. Or did he? Is that something you guys would do?
Usually not, but
Right.
I don't know. Temper could get high in a game like this as Turner comes on. A little interesting. It looked like they were down a man with Souza taking a break with that yellow card. A little miscommunication on the bench. Turner out there though.
Some
And now
wholesale changes.
a handful of subs. One of them being Dmitry Razakis, who just played a JV game on the field for varsity as well.
Riley Martin's always does a great job using his body.
Hunter Meggs plays it to Costa. Keyshawn Graham. Again, Graham with plenty of pace.
Nice
Finds
job.
Turner. Can Turner find Graham again? Tries to stay with it, and Babineau able to get that one in Wayland possession.
Good job by Haig, keeping it in bounds.
Babineau able to step up as Tiago Jacob lets this one out to keep it clocker ball. Just 10 minutes being played in the second half. Still down one. Opportunities though. Andre Costa. A key to this clocker midfield. As Tiago Jacob fighting for it, it looks like it might have taken a touch off of him, but they give it clocker ball. Pressure from Pena.
Wow.
Andre Costa again. Plays it to Lucas Arjona. Crossed in near that back post. Keyshawn Graham's on it.
Oh.
He missed. Ball soared right past him. It was a brilliant cross from Lucas Arjona. That one will definitely haunt him if the score stays the way it is. Arjona. Costa to Pena. Pena lost it.
Oh, there's a bump.
It's Garcia who is with the ball. He's a freshman. John Garcia for this Wayland side.
Good block by the table. Strategically set up. So Clocky throws it in. Tended for Martins. Martins able to track it down. Babineau he's so good at anticipating and being in the right place.
Yeah, that's why he's a captain. Keyshawn Graham with it. Is he going to find Turner? He tried to.
Good read by Yemen.
Draper with it deep in their own side. Draper steps up, misses the ball, and a
3-on-1.
counterattack opportunity.
Slagier.
Hage on that left foot. Mikey able to save it, Mikey Flynn. So 3-on-1 opportunity as Jamie Draper stepped up, leaving an open opportunity. Thankfully, nothing happened there. Garcia.
Clocky setting it up.
Out of bounds.
Sawyer Miles kicks it out of bounds. Babineau again comes up to take control to Martins.
Looking for a through ball. Arjona able to get a head on it. Offsides was the call. Interesting. They don't usually call that one because he never touched the ball. They usually let possession play.
Even at the high school level?
Yes.
Is it something? Okay. Yeah.
But either way, clock or ball. Maybe even preferred by this clock team to get a free kick.
Oh, yeah.
But Flynn took it. Another foul called. Chance for a set piece opportunity here. They're going to crowd that far side of the box. Going to try to see if Costa can bend that in near that back post, get a head on it. Probably looking for Hunter Meggs. Iago Jacob with a big touch, able to keep possession of it, but then lost it.
Ever dangerous, always dangerous Martins.
And yeah, you can see Hage was pretty upset about that one. Wide open on that right flank. Martins just didn't see it, went for the through ball and too far. Turner takes it down. Could not find the through ball to anyone. Lucas Arjona, a great bit of footwork.
Babineau again stepping up to clear it away.
Noah Ramsey playing that right wing position. Here's Costa. He's going to lead, looking for Turner.
Babineau to Hage. Yemen.
That one out of bounds. Clockers throwing. Substitutions for the Clockers. Declan Vento back in. Arthur Souza and Likith Soma.
And Henry Leger takes a seat, and Gavin comes back in. That's not good for Ashland.
Arthur Souza with that yellow, he's going to have to be careful. Another one, and they will be down 10 men.
So coach give him a little extra talking to before he sends him back on the field, just as a reminder.
Definitely, and I know even if one yellow card was given, if it didn't even play impact to the game at all, you definitely feel it next practice when you're running for it.
Do any of those carry over when you get yellow cards or anything like that, or is it per game?
I'm not sure. I know in the pros, if you get a yellow card and you get a yellow card in the next game, you continue playing, but that next game after that, you cannot play. I'm not sure since it's only high school here. But the difference is if you get a yellow card, you have to take a seat for a couple minutes here. In the pros, you can keep playing.
Yeah.
But either way, probably some conditioning for that one after this. Pena, good through ball to Declan Vento. Looking inside.
Wow, Yemen, good job breaking that up.
No one was there except a bunch of Wayland defenders. Actually, FIFA's been experimenting with putting some other cards into the game, like a blue card they were experimenting with, an orange card, but it doesn't look like either of those are going to get past. It's going to stay the normal red and yellow.
I was like the wild draw 4.
Mikey Flynn asserting himself. Little more than halfway to play in the second half. Clockers need a goal to tie this up. Again, they're playing without 2 of their seniors, star players, Captain Felipe and Pedro Borges. Both key components to this team.
Miles trying to keep it in, keep the scoring chance alive for Wayland.
Costa.
That was a little bit of a wasted clear.
Hage, great play.
Clocky couldn't chase it down.
Subs for both teams.
eat at Marathon Deli at all?
I've never tried it, actually. Surprisingly,
Wow.
I've never tried it. I guess I have to give it a try.
Well, I mean, I think they have 60 different sandwiches, wraps, paninis, so should be able
Arthur
to find
Souza.
something
Yep.
to your liking. Okay.
Oh, good play by Andrade.
Clocky.
So Enrique,
What's your favorite? What's your favorite type of sub?
I've never really been into that sort of deli,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
if I had to choose one, it'd probably be a pastrami sandwich.
Ooh, interesting. They
Yeah.
probably make a really good panini, pastrami panini.
Yeah.
Tend to eat healthy. Good.
Yeah, I try to.
Gavin. Chasing it back down.
Andrade trying to just stay with it. He does a good job with that. Here's Enrique.
He's got some.
Plays it. Pena played quickly. Not the correct choice.
Yeah.
Had plenty of space and opportunity he had.
And he had the player down
Yep.
the wing.
He had
Yeah.
Josh
Oh,
Steinberg.
what was that? Oh. Is that the guy with the yellow?
Yep, that is Souza. He has to be very careful. I wouldn't be surprised if Coach Tiago takes him out of the game just
Yeah.
for just settle him down a little bit. Talking with the referee, he has to be careful what he says.
I didn't really see what he did. He doesn't seem to think he did anything too egregious.
Well, the other ref over on the sideline, you can see Coach Bill Ames very upset. No card, though.
Yeah. It's fortunate. A lot of times you see the refs try and take over the game, and they'll make a call, which glad he didn't do it. Had a little conversation instead.
Yeah.
Nobody got hurt.
Just a little extracurricular activity after the keeper had the ball.
All right, Hayes trying to chase it down. Good teamwork. Clockers. He's got space down the wing.
Costa decides to switch it to the other side of the field. Andrade plays it back towards Draper. Just good possession. The Clockers usually play a 4-3-3 formation with the two wingers and the central striker. But as they're down, you maybe start to think about switching that and putting two up top. Maybe switch it to a 4-2-4 or something where you can get a little more attacking. I know that Noah Ramsey's a very good striker. Tend to play on the wing though this season.
As we are down to 17 minutes in the game. Clockers scored early in the first half. Haven't scored since. 2 Max Walsh goals, giving Wayland the lead.
Good play by Costa. Again, just one of the key components to this team in the midfield. Controls it. Thiago Jacobs staying with it. Looking back post.
There we go.
Josh. The play was blown dead before the volley.
Offsides.
Yep. Enrique was offsides.
Timeout.
So 2-1.
They usually stop the clock for a timeout, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
2-1. Clockers down. 16 minutes to play in the game. They need a goal to tie it to hopefully get a win overall. and get their record to 9-3-2, looking for a home game in the playoffs. Right now, ranked 10th. They are going to be in the playoffs.
I think 10 will give them a home, right?
It should, but they want to get more.
Yeah,
just
they'd love to be
secure
home
it. Yeah,
back to back.
They want to play the lowest seed possible. For us, that will probably be here if they do have a home game rather than the high school. So hopefully WACA will cover that.
Yeah, I'm sure we can scramble crew together. I will certainly recommend you on the call if you're available. I'd remove myself from the roster. I'm more than happy to. This is definitely strong.
Thank you.
Sport.
Yeah, so they have Clockers have a game against Dedham at the middle school.
Yeah, what's the last game of the season? You got that over there?
Yeah, let's see. The last game of the season.
Because they start playoffs pretty quickly.
Is going to be Tuesday the 29th. It's against Hopkinton at the high school here.
Okay.
At 6 p.m. Tuesday the 29th. But before that, they have a game this next Tuesday.
Mm-hmm. Dedham and then.
Yep, Dedham at the middle school.
And the Saturday game, the 20.
Yep, Saturday. That will be their
homecoming.
The senior game.
Night. Yeah,
5:30. It's not a league game. It's against Blackstone Valley.
Okay.
Here at the Plateau.
Yeah, so if the season ends on that Tuesday the 29th, they might have playoff games that weekend.
Yep.
Starting. It's a pretty quick turnaround.
And it's been a fun weekend for us here at WACA. Obviously, we had the triple header. Thursday it was me and Josh doing the girls' senior night. Yesterday it was you and your brother.
On the football,
Yep.
yeah.
Today, me and you closing out this triple header. Some great games.
Yeah, it'd be nice to end this one with a win, get a clean sweep.
Yep.
I heard Abby Deaver had a hat trick.
Yeah, Abby Deaver, hat trick. Pretty untraditional hat trick. Only one normal goal was scored. She kind of ran into the keeper. No foul was called, but ball ended up in the back of the net. And then a nice deflection went in. So
yeah.
Yep.
And then the other was just a normal kick off a pass.
And then Sophie Ledachevsky had 2 goals, another senior. We were celebrating on senior night. I forget who scored the other one, but I believe it was 7-2.
I think it was 7-2 I saw on the
7-2. It was a great game.
And did that get the girls above 500?
It did.
For the first time, I think, this season.
Yeah. The girls looking to get a chance at a playoff game.
Yeah, playing some good ball lately.
Did that with a injury to one of their star players, Nora Cox. Got Jersey Mike Player of the Week a couple weeks ago, but sprained her ankle. She's in a boot. Hopefully it's not super serious, and that she'll be back if there is a playoff game.
That's good to know. I would think they'd be right in line for playoff. See if I can get the MIA rankings.
Andrade to Kyle Costa. Takes a long shot. Just over. Would have been a field goal.
Do we know what division we're in soccer?
I believe 3.
I don't see us in 3. I will try.
Costa to Costa. Both brothers. Costa, the older one, gave it away. Opportunity for Wayland. Meg steps in on it. Andre Costa.
Division II ranked.
Enrique tried to find Noah Ramsey. He got it, gave it away, but still possession to the Clockers. Andrade. Cloud Costa gave it away, and a deflection off of Tiago Jacob gives the Warriors a throw-in.
So the Ashland girls 8-7, ranked 31.
Just in so
Just
far.
inside. Yep.
They'll need to close out the next couple games with some wins. Costa. And interesting, Sebring Feenstra, #1, playing striker now. He played goalkeeper the first half. Now up top for striker, Mikey Flynn, the senior, in net for Clockers as a senior.
Martin, very patient with the ball. As long as they have possession, they can't lose. He knows it. Oh, and there's a little turnover.
They're just trying to get the ball to Feenstra. They're not trying to really build up play. That's what they didn't do that in the first half. When they scored the goal, they decided to build up. Maybe a bit of a tactical change as they're down.
Is this more like going
like,
the home run,
yeah,
home run or a strikeout type deal?
This style of what they're playing right now is more of what the girls did in their game. It was most of the through balls up to Abby Deaver at the top. Vanessa Thompson curling balls in towards the box.
So the Ashland boys are actually in Division II. They are ranked 10th.
Yeah,
right now, if the playoffs started, they'd be playing the #23 ranked Seacon team.
Had a very strong season. Last year made the playoffs. The year before that, they just missed it.
Clock ticking down towards 11 minutes to go in the game. Just a little bit more with the stoppage time.
Ramsey looking to chuck this one into the box. No Clocker could get ahead on it. It's cleared away. And Mikey Flynn, way out of his own box. There's no one on him, though. "10 minutes to play left in this second half. Clockers, again, need a goal to tie it up. Feenstra had trouble controlling it, got stuck under his foot.
Yeah, so the boys are Division III, girls are Division II. Wayland is ranked 10th in Division II. So they're playing a 10th ranked team, a division ahead. And
Flynn steps up, clears that one far. Able to stay in bounds, though. Ramsey with it. Costa has a man on, heads it away quickly.
They're up to Martins.
Good play by Hunter Meggs.
Oh, just a little too physical that time, gets the whistle.
Yep. You have to really foul Hunter Meggs when you're trying to get the ball away from him. He's so fast and so tall.
Oh, another good breakup.
Ramsey keeps it in his possession. Here's Andre Costa. They're just having trouble finding that #9 up top. This time, Sebring Feenstra.
I did find out before the game, Sebring didn't get his hash browns. So, like I told his mother, he might be a little malnourished.
Long shot. Oh!
Hit the other crossbar.
Kyle Costa just over the net. Yep. Hit both crossbars. First, it was the field goal, but very, very close opportunity. Costa likes to take those long shots, keeps the keeper.
That was a bullet.
Yeah. So again, two Costa brothers. Kyle with number 20, and his older brother, senior Andre, number 31. Meggs heads it to Vento, and he'll just play it back to Mikey Flynn. Can't pick it up because it was a kick. If you're wondering, keeper can only pick up the ball if it's touched by the other player or indirectly passed to the keeper or a header. But if it's a normal kick, keeper cannot pick up the ball. Free kick for Wayland in an attacking opportunity.
Very close to the zone.
Yep. It's pretty wide, but it's still possibly a chance for a shot from this set piece.
If that were a penalty, would it be a penalty kick? Had it been on the inside of that type of play? If it was inside the yellow?
Yeah, if it's inside of the 18-yard box, it would be a penalty kick. Anything outside is where the spot of the foul is. Portage looking to cross it in.
Good job, Flynn.
Yep. So Portage far away, wide-wise, and went for a cross instead of a kick. It's Costa trying to fight with it. Kicked out of bounds by Brady Babineau again, number 2, captain of this team. Another timeout.
This would be the other team. I don't know who called the first one. But 6:40 to go. Yeah, so right now, if the start of the playoffs,
yep,
Ashland boys would be playing Seekonk.
So, Rob, you want to tell the listeners about the new WACA radio?
You know, I don't know much about it. What do you know?
From what Josh told me a couple nights ago, it's just FM or AM radio. Listen to it in your car, on your phone. It's just so if you're not able to watch the game on YouTube, you're still going to be able to listen to us.
Okay.
Listen to the game cast, just so you don't miss anything in the car.
Nice. I didn't know what that entailed. And then, as you touched on earlier, the podcast equipment that is new to the station, or at least this batch is, so that's something that's going to occur more frequently. There's a couple podcasts on there already. I saw Yolanda Graves doing one, and there was another production, don't remember the name, and of course John Featherston always does his politics. I got to get the names of the shows. I apologize. I don't.
You can learn all about that if you go to the WACA Open House Tuesday. What is it, 6 to 8?
6 to 8. Refreshments will be served. It's open to the public. Light refreshments. By Marathon Deli.
6 minutes left to play in the game. Clocker's hoping to get something. Costa, will he take another long shot? Has a good bit of dribbling, takes the shot. Got blocked by the defenders.
It's funny, unless you're down on the field, it's hard to see how little room they have to actually get a shot on there with all the players.
Here's Keyshawn Graham, takes the shot. It was on the ground, though, and wide towards the left. Could not lift it up. And now a player is down.
It's Yemen.
Yep, number 14, Yemen. He looks okay. He's up. Maybe cramping. Maybe got stepped on.
Yeah, he kind of threw his hands up like he wasn't happy with some contact that was made, but...
Good news is that he's up and he's okay. Did not have to get helped off the field playing.
Brady Babineau takes the goal kick.
Ball got deflected off of Noah Ramsey.
Walsh going for the hat trick. Keeps it.
Good bit of space.
Over to Portage down the wing.
Someone's going to have to get on him.
Centering
You
pass.
should just let this one out. Yep, Jacob lets this one out.
Wide with
Substitution. Enrique in for Costa. Costa almost had that goal. A long shot. Hit the crossbar. Just not the right crossbar. And it's immediately played to Enrique, so quick action off the substitution.
Just like he's been doing all game, Babineau steps up.
Under 5 minutes to play. Clock stops on the scoreboard. Again, added time. The clock on the scoreboard is not official time. The officials keep the official time. So only they know how long is left in the game. Fight for the ball on that left flank. Declan Vento just trying to get his body in front. He does. No fouls being called, but still in possession of Wayland. Can you see who that was? Pretty far.
Yeah.
29.
Yeah, if it's 29, it's Martins. Yeah.
Yep, Riley Martins did a good job of just...
That's what he did. Look,
Yep.
he's shielding two defenders.
Yep, shielding the ball, trying to just run as much time off the clock as possible.
Riley, one of the senior captains for the Warriors. The Warriors came out to play.
We are in crunch time now. Keyshawn Graham, too big of a touch.
Oh, wow.
Nope, Mikey's going to have no problem with that one. Clockers need to get going. Need a goal to tie this up. Enrique chips it, tries to find Andrade, couldn't. Good slide tackle, got all ball. Andrade, Ramsey, out of bounds. It will be Clocker ball though. Josh Steinberg playing up top on that right-ish wing position, now heading towards the middle. Surprising they haven't put Arthur Souza back in. I know he has the yellow card, but in a need of a goal like this, it's good to put in your striker. It is played. Hunter Meggs with it.
Heck of a throw-in, huh?
Yep, brilliant play, and it'll be a corner kick. Opportunity here for a goal on this set piece. Andre Costa. He's going to take the corner, trying to bend it in. The head on it is Hunter Meggs, just two in front of him, headed it towards the side. That was a golden opportunity right there. Just could not get the right accuracy on it.
It's funny, the little strategies you see. The Wayland guy was going to chase the ball down. He realized, why am I chasing it down? The clock running is beneficial.
Well, in the end, that probably will get tacked on to added time with the referees, but
never usually as much as.
It's a possibility that it doesn't. Wayland stays with it, and that will just run time off the clock.
So once you notified me the clock had stopped, I started the timer here. I don't know how quickly you had noticed it, but we got about 3 minutes in.
It was pretty quick.
Okay, so there's a couple minutes left of
offsides.
Time. Oh, little.
Yep. They're just trying to waste time. Plays it to Jacob. Trying to find something, but you just can't force it up the middle like that. Wide open, Andre Costa to his left.
They can't even get enough pressure for Flynn to come up and help out. Might have about a minute and a half to go.
And if the score stays the same, Keyshawn Graham will probably be kicking himself for that golden opportunity where it just soared right past him.
Oh, on that.
The brilliant cross from Lucas Arjona.
Yeah.
It was wide open. Just didn't get the touch. And that's the end of the game. Full time. A loss for this Clockers team. That is not what they wanted. Trying to find a home game in the playoffs. 2-1 goals from Victor Andrade, and who had the two goals?
Max Walsh, both goals
Max
for
Walsh.
the Warriors of Wayland.
So 2-1 Walsh and Andrade, the 2 goal scorers. As the Clockers, a disappointing result.
Yeah, they played well. They represented themselves well. They were playing a tougher team, but it was marginal, the difference. You know, I think if they had those 2 starters that they were resting, might have been a different outcome.
Yeah, as we said before, in the late first half, they were matching each other very well. It just happened to be a unfortunate opportunity that led to a goal for the guests being the Warriors, and just not the
right, and then that missed opportunity.
Not enough opportunities.
So that will drop Ashland to 8-4-2 on the season. As you mentioned, next game will be in Dedham. Or is it here?
It's at the middle school.
It's at the
Ashland
middle school. So it's a home game.
Walker Field.
Yep. And season's wrapping up, but they're getting ready for the playoffs.
Yep.
And yeah, should be exciting. They'll have a home game most likely in the opening round, and hopefully more than that. But
so the end of a triple header here at WACA-TV, Thursday, Friday, and now this. Unfortunately, no sweep. It was a 2-1 record overall. Girls won. Football won. Unfortunately, a loss here. But they're going to look to turn it around come Tuesday at the middle school, hopefully get a win. They lost against Dedham earlier this year, but trying to fight back, make it 1-on-1 on that record against their team.
Yep. That's about it.
Yep.
So just want to thank our crew one more time, Mackie Kotob, Paul Bowden, and Jeff Hall. And I'll take us out on behalf of my partner, and great job today, Daniel. Thank you for joining me today. I'm Rob Silver, Daniel Vetstein, saying good night and go Clockers.
Technoplex Healthcare leverages its world-class materials science knowledge to deliver better patient outcomes by designing and manufacturing products that allow for less invasive procedures, reduce pain, enable faster healing, and safer drug delivery.
Technoplex Ashland is once again proud to support the 2024 Ashland High football team and its coverage. Have a great season and
126 Self-Storage is located at 162 Pond Street and is owned by Ashland native Michael Kane. Gated and fenced with 24-hour security cameras, they offer convenient drive-up storage units for both your residential and commercial needs. Temperature-controlled units and outdoor vehicle, boat, and RV storage is also available. Check them out at 126selfstorage.com, and thank you to Michael Kane for being a great underwriter for WACA's coverage of Ashland High School football games.
Welcome to Sub-Zero, the original liquid nitrogen ice cream store, and home of the Cocker Crunch.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Townhouse. Pizza, subs, roast beef, and more. Be sure to fill up with the Buffalo Chicken Calzone that's been called one of the best in the area. Located at 300 Elliott Street in Ashland, give them a call at 508-881-3010 or Find them on the web at townhousepizzaroastbeef.com. WACA-TV's coverage of tonight's game is sponsored in part by Mr. Handyman, the home improvement professionals. They're your one-call solution for a wide range of home maintenance and repair needs performed by fully insured technicians. Located right here in Ashland at 200 Butterfield Drive, give them a call at 508-231-4639 or request service at MrHandyman.com.